Hello everyone and welcome back to BattleBox BatRep, where we are still playing Space Weirdos with our 15mm 5 parsecs armies. Woo! I really enjoyed the last game, and this one should be a bit quicker. So now in the challenger seat we have the Dolas, which for those of you who haven't watched 5 parsecs are basically like space dwarves. They're very based off the Dolas from Mass Effect. They come from an irradiated world, so they need to wear vac suits, which constantly keep them irradiated on more habitated worlds. And because of that, they are slow, they are clunky, and they are almost impossible to kill. These guys use the soldiers, like team type. I think that's what it's called. Whatever. They've got they are soldiers, which means they can get grenades, med packs, and heavy armor for free. So every single model on the Dolas side has heavily armored, giving them +1 to all defense rolls, which is brutally good. We in the front we have got the officer. The officer is he's as tough as you can get. He's as good at shooting as you can get. He's got heavy armor and a targeting reticule. He's he's really tanky. He's really good at shooting. Like everyone in green in this army, so all of them, he's garbage in melee. If you get him into melee, he is truly dreadful. So yeah, that's how you have to beat these guys. He is a tactician, so while he is alive, this side gets +1 dice to their initiative rolls. They're more likely to go first, which makes them really, really good, honestly. He's abysmally slow. He's speed 1, which means he can only move 5 inches a turn. And his shotguns in Space Weirdos are interesting. They are very, very scary within 5 inches. Over 5 inches, they're slightly, your dice type goes down, but you re-roll ones, which makes them, it's a trade-off rather than just a penalty. He is flanked by the 2 heavies. The heavies are also slow and absurdly tough. They also have shotguns. They don't have the targeting reticule, so they're not as accurate, but meh. We have 3 claim jumpers who are little dudes with rifles. They are speed 2 and their defense is only 2d8 only. Still heavily armored, so they still get the bonus to defense. They have energy rifles, and energy rifles are incredibly long ranged and always re-roll firepower rolls of 1, making them surprisingly accurate. We have over here the Rocketeer, which is just a claim jumper with a rocket launcher. Not particularly, flashy, but very effective. And lastly, we have the Grabber Drone. The Grabber Drone is incredibly fast. It's got an energy pistol, so it's short range, but surprisingly accurate. Still heavily armored, but not quite. It's only defense 2d6, not like 2d8 or 2d10. And its main thing is grabbing things. It runs up fast. It's speed 3, so it's incredibly quick. And yes, that's its entire job. On the Shurn side, these guys turned up last week. We have the Khan, who is really fast. He's incredibly good in melee, but he needs to get there. We have the Shaman, who is... they're all speed 3, so me saying they're all fast is nonsense. But the Shaman, also surprisingly good in melee, but has telekinesis, so its main job is chucking other models around. We have 4 raiders who have assault rifles, so their gimmick is like they're kind of balanced, but they really want to just like lay down a whole bunch of firepower. And the blaster, who again is just a raider with a rocket launcher. So yeah, that is it. I I will get these quests set up, and we can begin the game. And here we are on the planet of Byzantium with the Shurn going up against the Dolas. I love these. I love this. I'm so excited. I have, after the last game where the Shurn just got basically shot off the table, I've tried to go with the suggestion in the book, which is basically block line of sight from both deployment zones. I've gone for that. I've given them a 6-inch deployment zone. The objectives are in the middle of these 2 buildings, by the truck, and just over by the wreckage there. And hopefully, unlike last game, it won't result in one of the sides getting basically blown off the table in like 3 turns. Hopefully. We've got the 3 claim jumpers here. In the middle, we've got the boss with his 2 heavies. Got the Rocketeer and the grabber drone at the end. Over on the Shurn side, we have the Khan in the middle with the Shaman, 2 raiders on each flank, and the Rocketeer there, who is absolutely looking to get up on top of that building. For the record, the other Rocketeer is aiming to get up there as well. So, initiatives. The Dolas get 2d8. 14. The Shurn can't beat it, but they did pretty good. Watch it, I'm never going to roll that good again. Yeah, I think we are going to start. I'm going to move the grabber drone to see if the grabber drone can just grab the first objective on the first turn. Yeah, it has gone all the way over there. Just phew. It's incredibly fast, and that's how it do. Over here, the Shaman is going to try to cast telekinesis on the Khan, and then basically just I'm going to try running up between these 2 bits here. So the difficulty is 7, rolling on 2d10. Absolutely succeeds. So yes, the Khan is going to get thrown 5 inches forward, and then the Shaman is going to run up to basically just like grab probably around here. Problem is, because you've got to go in straight lines, he can't just run into like the corner here or something, which is a bit of a shame, but it is a limitation of the system, and we just have to get used to it. I'm just going to speed this up by just doing the movement and telling you what happened. This claim jumper has moved up on top of the crates, where he has a decent line of sight on the Khan over there. The Khan has defense of 2d8, and is going to get 6. Oh no. The claim jumper is normally 2d8. It's taken 2 speeds to get there. So he gets 2d6, but re-rolls 1s. Oh, gonna need that. Yeah. So yes, he is going to hit. That is 8 versus 6. That is 8. He's beaten it, which means it rolls on the 2d6 table and gets 3, which means the Khan can shoot back. Can the Khan even hit? The Khan's only got a pistol. Yeah, the auto pistol can fire back. It's he's firepower 2d8, -1 damage type, dice type over 5 inches, which, believe it or not, that is. And yeah, that is 5. That was a 4. 5. The claim jumper is 2d8 +1 for being heavily armored. So absolutely tanks that hit. And that's the end of that. I'm genuinely not sure who's going to go next. Honestly, the car could just stay there and just keep firing. He's not going to, but he could, is the point I'm making. Okay, the Raider has run up here to just grab this objective, and in response, the Rocketeer has gone blump, blump, 2 actions, and is now also going to try and fire a rocket down on the Khan. They can kill it. That would be a large part of their part of the Shurn destroyed. He gets 10 to hit. No, that's 10 defense. It's 2d8 defense versus 2d6 to hit. 6. Okay, the rocket goes wide, misses them, and everything is fine. Fine. Shurn basically needs to just like keep pushing in the center. Like, they are very, very fast, so grabbing the objectives is pretty much how they should be playing this game right now. So, quick movement exchange. This guy has gone blump, blump, blump. And this guy has gone dumph, dumph. And now this guy has gone blah. I'm enjoying the sound effects because I very much am. It's going to move up there. And it's going to try and take out the Rocketeer. Now, both sides are going to use a fate point, command point, whatever the points. They are both either point to up their dice type, basically because he's going to use it and then he's going to use it to cancel out. So it's D10 versus D10. First, he gets +1. So, firstly, the Rocketeer gets a defense of 11 versus 12. No, that's 12 versus 12. So the Rocketeer is still alive. Rocketeer on the second shot, the assault rifle has more than one shot, gets 15. 7 is less than 15. Okay, the assault rifle shots are just bouncing off of this dude's armor, but he's giving it his all, just opening up onto this dude and doing absolutely nothing with it. Over here, a heavy has moved up, and over here, the rocket launcher has moved up, come up here. Now, it's a blaster, sorry, the Rocketeer, this one, and he's going to fire at the Rocketeer, which is, the blast is wide enough to get the claim jumper down there as well. I'm going to use a command point to up the dice roll, because he moved twice, so it'll go down to a d6, and I'll put it back up to a d8. I'm not going to be using feat points on them because they're already slightly better. They're both d8 +1. So the Rocketeer gets, the Rocketeer only gets a 7. Amazing. The claim jumper gets an 11. And 16 will beat that. Okay. That's something. And he is going to get 7 on a under fire roll. He is downed. He is downed. Not phenomenal. But right now, I will take it. And we are going to start the terrifyingly slow plot of a bunch of Speed 1 models slowly walking to the center of the board. The official has moved up. And over here, the last Raider has moved up to behind the reactor. Going to take another shot at the Rocketeer. Going to spend a command. Both sides can spend a command point to up their damage, their dice rolls. So on 2d10 for the Rocketeer, 2d10 +1. Going to get 9. Oh, it's doable on 2d8. That's 11. The Shurn are going to win that exchange. And that is going to be 4. 4 on under fire is a snapshot. The defending model may immediately take a shoot action against the attacker, but -1 dice type. Okay, so this is fun because it's a rocket launcher, which means it's going to hit all 3 of these guys. That's terrifying. -1 dice type means it is going to be 2d6. Yeah, 2d6, but still, for a free shot, that's pretty good. I believe all 3 of these are 2d8 defense. Yep, they are all 2d8 defense. So I'm going to start with the raider that he actually shot at. That raider gets 15. Oh, you know what? I'm going to spend the last command point to up the attack back to a 2d8. 15 versus 9. No. Versus the rocket, the blaster. Blaster gets a defense of 10. 11. Okay, so he does hit the blaster. Please don't get shoots back. Please don't get shoots back. 9. 9 on the blaster is downed and stunned. That blaster is very, very in a very bad place. Basically, one decent hit will take him out, which we don't like. And lastly, the Khan gets 9 versus 5. Okay, for a return shot, that was pretty good. It wasn't who he was targeting, but it still did some good work. Ouch, 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 ouch. Only person left also is the Khan, who is kind of not really able to do anything right now. But that doesn't matter. I'm going to move up on camera. There you go. That's all he could do. 5-inch move. Now I need to do some measuring and work out what the hell the Khan is going to do. Okay, it's not the most graceful thing I've ever done, but he's going to run up and shoot the claim jumper drone with his auto pistol. If he charges in, he can't actually do anything this turn. So 2d6 defense. +1, that is 11. I need to get a 12 just to hit him. I do not get a 12. Okay, I have one last claim jumper. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might just run it up 10 inches, join his buddy, and then they can get on the building next turn and start firing down. Won't that be fun, boys and girls? Yep, he has moved up. And I'm just going to say now, I absolutely agree. Not being able to see each other from like a decent length away absolutely makes this game much, much better. So, yeah, it turns out the people who write the rules for these games know what they're talking about. And yeah, let's go into turn 2. Okay, we have an initiative roll to go for. I kind of hope that the Shurn get it. Otherwise, they're just going to get, especially the Khan, is going to get wiped off the map. That is 8 for the Khan, and oh, I don't know what happens in a tie. It may be a reroll. I'm going to have to check. A quick check of the rules. I can't see. It just says the high roll gets initiative, so I'm going to roll again. So that is 12. Oh, 12 versus 14. Really, really good initiative rolls for the Shurn. If they were fighting anyone other than the Dolas, they'd be doing really well right now. Oh, do you know what? Actually, there's only one thing to do first, and it's so funny I need to do it. I think the grabber drone is fundamentally garbage, but it does have an energy pistol that can fire 3 times. It can't aim, and the car moved into range of it. So I'm going to spend a feat point on. It's going to be a feat point on both sides. It's basically just knocking a feat point down. Both sides now have D10. It's D10 offense versus D10 defense. It just needs 1 hit to go through. So that is set. It's only 9 defense, 9 offense. Okay, first shot misses. Second shot, 16 defense versus 16 offense. Oh no. Third shot, 12 defense versus 18 offense. That is a palpable hit. And that hit is 6. Die for cover. The defending model must move one stick if able. The move must not bring it in contact with an enemy model, then place it down. Okay. Honestly, I think the cover it's going to focus. Cover it's going to go for is, I'm going to have to, put this down to measure it. I'm going to go for the thing there. I think, you know what? Let's just get this out of the way. It's going to go over there. It's immediately going to spend one action to stand up, one action to charge the drone, and then it's going to smack it in its little robot face. It's got defensive 2d6 versus... Now, the Khan is quite rubbish at shooting. In melee, it's rolling 2d10 and adds 1 to under attack rolls. So the defense is 2d6 plus 1. The defense is 10, which is passable. The offense is 11, so it's going to hit. That's plus 1 on the under fire roll. For 8, not under fire, melee. 8 is staggered. Okay, so it is not downed, but it is staggered, so it's going to need a willpower roll to get back up. Its willpower is it's a robot. It's actually weirdly good, but it has already activated this turn, and it also means that I'm now locked in melee. So I believe you can't shoot it to melee, or if you can, there are penalties. It's going to make it firing with the rocket launcher quite difficult anyway. So there. How is he? He's a bounty hunter. You've got to spend an action to immediately take out a downed or something. So this could do it, and then take it out. But that's for next turn. Okay, you cannot shoot into melee. And yeah, they're locked in combat. So basically, these guys, nothing can touch the Shurn Khan. So he is going to aim twice and fire at that raider there, putting it D12 versus D8 on both of these guys. So that is 17 to hit. I physically can't block it. It's a case of how much do I not block it by. 6 versus 17 is only double. So it's 2d6 plus 1 for 12. Yeah, that raider has just been evaporated. Also hits the rocket, the blaster up there, and with that, 21 versus 9. That is again doubled, so plus 1. And because he's already down and staggered, he needs to roll 6 or more to kill him, which he doesn't. That is plus 1, so it's snapshot. Yeah, he's down and staggered, but he's going to fire a rocket back into these guys. I mean, hell yes. It's a -1 dice type, but I'm going to spend a feat point just to up that again. So it's D8, yeah, D8 on him and him. I'm not going to bother spending a feat point to defend against this. The Rocketeer, that's 9 versus, 12, because I get plus 1. And on the claim jumper down there, we get 11 versus 13. Come on, focus. Yep. I mean, you could see it through the blur, but still. You little heroic bastard, you. You know what? Blaster is now going to try and shake off being stunned. It's versus 2d6. 7 versus 7. You need to roll above, so he's going to try shaking off stunned again. Physically, he can't fail this. Yep. Going to shake it off, and he's going to stand up. That's his entire turn. It does mean he's a lot harder to kill now, which good for him. I'm not sure what these guys are going to do now. Something real good, I bet. This claim jumper has dived down here. He's going to take a shot at that raider. The raider's defense is 15, which is not beaten by the shooter. And he's going to try again. Screw it, he's got 2 shots. Defense of 4 versus 10. That is, oh, it's not quite triple. It is double. So that is 2d6 plus 1 for 11. 11 is just a flat kill. He is dead. So 2 raiders down to this turn. Okay, the yeah, these guys are actually doing surprisingly well. I think over there, seeing as he's got the thing, he's going to aim for one. He's got the line of sight on the Rocketeer. Going to aim for 1. He's going to use a feat point, go from a D8 to a D12. I'm going to use a command point over here to give him a defense of D10 plus 1, and then he's going to fire twice. So D10 plus 1 is, oh my god, that's 15. 2D12. It's 12. Okay, that is not enough. Second shot. That's 13. 2D12. That is also 13, so it bounces off his armor. These guys are incredibly tough. I don't know what they're going to do now. What are they going to do now? Well, there's very little that like this guy can do. You know what? He's going to stand up for 1. He's going to fire twice. He's going to spend a feat point to go up to D10s. And yeah, he's going to fire twice into the Rocketeer. A blaster. He's the blaster. They're basically the same. They're fundamentally identical. It's only 7 to hit versus 8 to defend. Oda. Second shot. Gets 3s to hit. Could roll double 1s. I do not. Okay, they are all defended. Basically got that raider and the shaman to go versus all of these guys. My original plan was 1 to take that out, so then next turn the Khan can do something fun, but I kind of want the Khan to stay in melee combat so they can't get gunned down by these 3. Both sides have used up all their feat points. So I'm going to move this raider over here, just the other side. I'm going to take a shot at the official. It's 2d8 versus no, I'm going to aim. Ooh, do I aim or do I fire twice and hope for the best? I'm going to fire twice and hope for the best, he said in a very stupid way. 2d10 plus 1 to defend is 18, which I physically can't get on 2d8. Second shot is going to be 15, which I can just break on 2d6. If I roll double 8, I saw that hit and I got really excited. Nope. Okay. I think the officer's going to return the favour. Going to move up 5 inches and then shoot this dude in the face. Okay, so the official is right up in his face. He's got 2d8 defense. 6, that's 2d10 to hit. That's 14. 14 is more than twice 6, so that is going to be +1 from that, plus another one because it's I think the shotgun's within 5 inches. That's 4. Okay, after all that, he gets to fire back with D6s into D10s. So he gets 9 to hit, 11 defense. Okay. Second shot with the shotgun, still D10s. Gets 10s to hit, so he gets +1 on defense. Versus 10, okay, black bounces off. Somehow, this guy has survived a shotgun blast, which is impressive, frankly. I have no idea what I'm going to do with the poor bastard's shame. The answer is flump, flump, flump. He's charged the enemy official. There's nothing they can do to stop it. The shaman is prowess 2d8. With a power weapon, he rerolls 1s and has 2 attacks. He's not awful. He is considerably better than the official when it comes to melee combat. So, yeah, let's try that. See where that goes. Yeah, it is all these guys now. I'm genuinely not 100% sure what they're going to do. We'll see. We'll find it. We'll work out something. This claim jumper has climbed up on top of the building. He's going to take 2 shots at the blaster. He's got 2d8s to hit. For 7, 2d8s to defend. For 9, he's fine. Second shot. Gets 7s to hit versus 8s. He blocks all of that. All of that nonsense. I have no idea what these two are going to do. I don't think they can even get into the line of sight of this guy now. There's a melee in the way of it. So, we'll see. This one absolutely couldn't. I've moved him up just so he can try and threaten the middle of the board. This one, on the other hand, this one was there, moved up there, and gets 2 shots into him. That is 2d8 to hit. Getting 13 versus 2d8 defend. Getting 10. He does hit. +1 to the roll. Gets 9. Down and staggered. Oh no. Oh no. There is another shot incoming. Only 4 to hit, but I believe one of them, either down or staggered, does reduce your dice type. PDF, please, I beg of you. Yeah, staggered is minus dice type. That's going to be D6s, not D8s. Yeah, he's fine anyway. Would you look at that? It's time for this one to be the badass that survives absolutely everything. Yeah, as we go into turn 3, interesting one. Really interested to see who gets priority next turn. If the Shurn can pull it, it's not likely, but if they can, the Colonel can almost certainly wipe this guy out and then charge one of the heavies, which will slightly redress the balance, if I'm being entirely honest. But we'll see as we go into turn 3. Okay, initiatives are rolled. Battle is joined. The Shurn get 8, and the Dolas get 15. They are absolutely going to go first. You know what? Just to try and lock him in combat more faster, he's going to the drone, the grabber drone is going to try to break willpower. Break being stunned. 9 difficulty of 9. 7. Oh no! Second action. Difficulty of 11. Oh no! Last one. Difficulty of 3. Barely. Okay, it's not going to get immediately just spotted by the boss. Although on that note, the Khan is now going to try and take on the drone. Yes. The drone's defense is 6. The Khan gets 18, tripling the I believe if you triple, yes, that is with +2, and the Khan has horrible melee weapons. So that is +3 on the damage roll. That is 10. That is instantly taken out, which does mean he can now charge the heavy, where again, 2d10 on prowess rolls gets 15. It's 2d10 +1 on the defense though for 9. The Khan does win this, gets 3 +1 for his melee weapons. Gets to 8 in melee. That is staggered. Oh yes, I like seeing the Khan in melee. The Khan's meant to be a blender, and I mean I'd have been really happy if he'd gone blah blah and then killed both of them. But I will take what I can get right now. In response, I think the only thing I can do. Oh, this is going to be real silly. I think the official is going to have to hit the gonna have to try punching the shaman to death, and I'm gonna have to spend a command point just to get it up to D6s to hit. The shaman's on D8 defense, he doesn't care. The shaman gets a defense of 10. 8, no, misses. Second attack. That's defense of 3. 7, that is plus 1 on the damage roll. For 6. Knock back. The going to move 5 inches, going to move up to there. That does, however, mean that this is exactly where the where the official wants him, because the official is just going to shotgun the shaman in the face. Now we've got 2d10s +1. Going to spend another feat point up firepower rolls as well. Oh, no, that means I'm rolling 2d12s. Gets only gets 11 to hit. 12! Oh my god, the shaman blocks it. The shaman is downed as part of the knockback, but still. The shaman is now going to get up, charge the official, and show him how it's done. The official gets gets 2d10 +1. The shaman gets 2d8 but re-rolls ones. So let's do the defense first, see if it matters. That's going to be 13. It's doable. Re-rolling ones. That's 9. No, and it was 1 stand up, 1 charge. So the official is fine, but the shaman is being a badass about all of this. Screw it. Over there. He's going to turn around. Going to try. The heavy is going to try shaking off the stun. Unfortunately, he's only got 2. Sure, the Dolas aren't particularly willpower heavy, so the difficulty is going to be it's only 5. Yeah, can shake off the stun with the first one. It's going to try for a melee. This feels stupid, but he's going to do it. He's unarmed, so it goes down to D4s, and the Khan has defense of D8. So the Khan gets 5. Oh, could be taken. Could do it. 4. No. And second attack. Defense of 6. Again, doable. 7. Oh my god. If the Khan gets taken out in melee combat by a friggin' unarmed attack. Or I'll roll so the Khan gets to hit him back. The Khan gets 2d10. So does the the heavy. So I'm going to do let's do the heavy first. If I roll 30, high enough, it doesn't matter. That's going to be 13 to hit. That's 16. He is going to hit. Excellent. +1, just because of the card. That is 8. I believe he immediately goes back to being staggered. Amazing. Oh, you know what I could do? The Raider is going to try and shake staggered. So the difficulty is 6. He passes. Oh, no, I can't do it. Balls. I was going to stand him up, which I'm going to do anyway, but I was going to stand him up, move him in, and then take out the heavy, because they've got the bounty hunter rule. Instead, he's just going to fire at the rocket launcher guy. He's going to get 14, not 12 versus... no, that is 14. Okay, so it just bounces off the armor. That would be so much more impressive if I could remember how to count to 3. Okay, let's see. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to stop and think for a second. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. The claim jumper can aim 1, which he's going to do, upping the damage, and he's going to spend a feat point. Goes from D8s to D12s, and is going to fire at the blaster over there. So the claim jumper gets 16. For double 8, I can defend. I don't. That is 9. So doesn't double it at least. 4. The blaster can immediately shoot back at this claim jumper, which I think might actually hit the boss and the shaman. Which, oh no. Yeah, it's going to hit all of them. Oh dear. If the blaster kills his own shaman, he's going to get fired. It's a snapshot, so it's let's do the claim jumper first. Gets 14. The blaster can't beat it. The official gets 9. That's a 7, failed. And oh no, the shaman gets 12, can't be beaten. Cool. Okay, nothing happens. Oh, I love this game so much. For the second shot, he gets 12 versus 4. He triples it. That is going to be +2 to the dice roll. For an 11, he finally kills the blaster. The blaster is finally dead. Oh my god. Over there, he is going to stay where he is. He's going to aim once to get up to D10s, and then he is going to fire 2 rounds into the Rocketeer. He gets 15 versus the Rocketeer. He gets 2d8 +1s. 15 versus 10. So he does win. Please don't let him shoot back. Not after all this. 5. Run for cover. The defending model must move 1 stick if able. Oh, must move 1 stick. Okay, so, you know what? Bring him down there. What's he going to do about it? It's the only thing he can see, so he may as well run in closer to the action. Should be some of the first movement. This is actually You're going to be holding the first movement of this entire game. Yep, he's moved in. He's going to try and get in a bit closer. But unfortunately, this dude down here has moved up. He's got his shotgun. He's going to try gunning the blue dude down. He's going to get 12 to hit versus 8. He's going to hit. And that is going to be 7. Can be downed. Gonna shoot him again because he's got 2 shots. You get 13 versus 13 versus 13. That is going to be. This blue dude is so god. There's one Shurn in every game which is so absurdly durable. Yeah, well, he's going to aim. I believe, yeah, there are no Shurn left. I think it is just this dude now. He's going to aim for D10s. He's going to start by shooting at the downed one. He's get 3 versus 2. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! That is 7. That is down. So now he's down and stunned because they start stacking. Fire again. Keep shooting. Because he's staggered. It goes down to D6 defense. That's 10 versus 12, so he does hit, but that's about it. That's more dice. 9. That's going to be enough to kill kill him. Right. Okay, I'm going to have to do some checking because I genuinely cannot remember whether or not the Rocketeer has moved this turn. If not, he's going to jump up there, aim once, and shoot at that guy. But we will see. Right, last few shots of the turn. The Rocketeer has moved up here and is going to shoot down into him. Going to get. I'm going to aim as well for. Yep, that is 13 to hit. Versus 10 to defend, so that is a hit. The hit is going to be 11. Oh no, that Raider's dead as well. It's the Shaman and the Khan left, and we've got one dude left who is just going to move up there and just grab this one from behind, so just in case anything happens, he can shoot one of the survivors. Okay, I am going to do the next turn just because I'm pretty sure the Dolas have won this. But oh, they are broken. What does broken do? Full stop. Okay, yeah. So yeah, the highest willpower left in the warband must roll. If you fail, you're at -1 dice type finished. So go down to D4s for the Shurn. The highest will, they're both D10s, so they should be fine. Technically, actually, sorry, they are D12s because they're fanatics. So let's roll and see if I need to roll the difficulty. Yeah, that's 18. I physically can't roll above that on a 2d6. They are going to be fine as we go into the last turn. I say they've lost. I just want to see if the Khan can do some blending before they get killed. It'd be so nice if they could. Okay, I really, really hope the Shurn win this. They've only got to beat a 7. I've only got to beat a 7 on 2d6. Draw, so they're going to draw again. Oh, only got to beat an 8. Only got to beat an 8 on 2d6. They do not. Okay, I think the heavy is going to. It's going to try and shake the stun before the Khan gets to activate. The difficulty is 7. Fails. The difficulty is 7. Passes. Okay, so he's done twice. And I guess he's going to try hitting him in what some people are calling bad comedy. So 2d4s. I get 7. That is 10. He blocks and defends. I think, hear me out here, I think the Khan is going to try and kill the heavy he's in combat with. He's going to get, that's 15. 2d10 plus 1. That's 6, so it's not quite triple. It is double though, so that is +1, +1, 1 extra 1 for the heavy claws. 8, 9, 10. 10 is enough to kill him. Splitch. And now he's gonna do it. He's gonna move into the official. And he's gonna do it again. I mean, they're gonna lose. It's just very, very funny to watch. Actually, let's do the official first. The official's defense is 7 versus 12. 12 is not double, so it's just 2d6 plus 1. For 10, he kills the official. That's a Pyrrhic victory, but I will flipping take it. That's quite cool. The Rocketeer is going to fire. If he fires at the Khan, he can hit him, but not him. He's going to spend a command point to up his damage type, and I guess the Khan and the Shaman are both going. What, you know what? There's no point giving the Khan the command point, so Shaman's going to do it though. So aiming, command point. Oh no, he can aim twice anyway. He don't need to spend a feat point. Meh. Command point, whatever. D12s versus the Shaman's going to get D10s to defend. The Rocket gets 23. Oh my god. The Shaman on D10s gets 14. That is a valiant defense, but it still, he hits but doesn't double. For 6. 6 is die for cover, which he may as well do. Screw it, it's going to go down here. Actually, technically, he's going to go to there, but he's immediately going to charge this guy anyway. Shooting the Khan gets 6 versus D8s of 8. Okay, the Khan is almost, he survived the rocket anyway. The Shaman is going to charge this dude here. Poor little bastard. The Shaman is going to spend a command point to up his prowess rolls to D10s. The little dude may as well spend a command point up his defense dice to D10s. D10 plus 1 technically, so let's roll them first. That is 14. That's 17. The Shaman wins the fight. Gets his D6 on. And gets to attack back. It's only on D4, so I'm not going to spend a feat point on this. 3 versus, I should have rolled D8 first. Would you look at that? The Shaman wins. Next up, yeah, the Shaman's going to hit him again. The armor is 14. The attack is only 12, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Down there, he may as well. They're both going to spend a feat point to get the defense up to D10s and the attack up to D6s. May as well at this point. Just Shaman's going to try and keep itself in the game. The Shaman only gets 7 to hit, to save. Double one misses. Second attack. 13 cannot be hit on 2d6. And lastly, 12 can't be hit on 2d6. Well, can be hit on 2d6, but you need to beat not equal. Next up, he's going to move over there. I'm going to say that's 1. Then we're up to d8s versus... I've got 1 more feat point, so it's going to be d6s versus d8s for 2 attacks. That is 8 is... That's on d10s. There's my d8s. And poly dice look really similar if you're in a hurry. Defense of 9. That's 10. Oh my god, they do beat him. Get 6. Not back. It's gonna go over there. And then yeah, I think they're gonna shoot him. I think they are going to shoot him in his very own face. He gets a defense of 6. And the Dolas get a 6. It bounces off him. There's only one guy left. He's going to aim and shoot the Khan first. That's 2d10s to hit. That is 10 versus 7. That is going to be a hit. 4. The Khan gets to shoot back. Is it worth it? 9 defense versus 5 power of 2d6. It's technically doable. But it's not. Okay, he's going to shoot the Khan again. Screw it. 10 versus d8. 18 versus 3. That is slightly more than 3 times. So it's a +3 on the roll. Yeah, the last shot of the game is him killing the Khan. Now, interestingly, got a roll now. On a 5 or 6, I believe. This is the end. Keeps going. Otherwise, it's in the end of the game. At which point they have actually. I've just realised they're going to draw, which amuses me greatly after all of this. But I'm just going to check it. Yeah. Okay. On a 5+, the game ends now. Otherwise, there is another turn. Amazing. Let's roll. No, there is no more. And on a 5+ game ends, so there is going to be another round. So, yeah. You know what? I'm not going to bother doing a title card. Let's just see who goes first. Is it going to be the Dolas? Off the table. That is 6 versus the Shurn. Get 10. Shurn is going to. The Shaman is going to charge this dude. Charge this dude to get into a bit of cover. And he can charge both. Sod it. Gonna spend a command point to get his combat rolls up to D10, and I'm gonna spend a command point to block him. Gonna start on that one. He's gonna get 11 to hit versus D10s on defense. You know what? You know what's be smart? He's now going to attack that one, making him spend another command point to block it back down. To move it back up. So that is 9s to hit versus only 7 defense. He is going to hit the second one for 2d6 for 7. He is down, but there's not really anything anyone can do with this information. The last Shurn, as I said, the Dolas there, I'm going to start with one standing up. No, I'm not. this one, he's going to spend the last command point. Shurn's going to spend a command point to defend. Because D6s versus D10s, but just needs one to go through. 11 can be beaten. Nope. 13 can't be beaten. 13 can't be beaten. He's going to stand up. He can't spend a command point. The shaman is just to see if he can like keep him in the game. If you can keep him in the game, I believe technically it's a draw. I'm going to have to check that up. Oh my god, 4s versus 6 at this point. Yep, immediately hits. 4, the shaman can attack back using D6s, not nothing, you know, pretty good, but nothing special. 7 versus 3. Oh my god. Okay, so he doubles it. Yeah, doubles it. +1. He kills him. Oh my god. Amazing. This now means that neither of these two can actually shoot into combat. And sure, he's going to fast enough. At least he can jump down there, go over there, grab one for defense. And you know what? He's going to be able to run over here. So they are at least going to grab these two. It's going to be a win. But that shaman has absolutely shown how cool he can be in melee combat. He is an absolute beast, and we love him. Yeah, let's head into the debrief. Well, that was fun. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, so the Dolas are tanks, and the Shurn are just incredibly fast. It's exactly how they both should be. I think defense is a lot more useful. It feels a lot more useful than attack is. Like having a high defense means you are going to survive way more than having an average defense and a really good attack. And melee combat especially it's interesting, and it's like, yeah, like you've really got to get in, and if there's a decent amount of terrain on the field, getting into combat actually weirdly difficult. I kind of wasn't expecting that. I knew going in that speed 3 is 3 5-inch straight lines. It's not a 15-inch move. But still, it's with a bit of playing, you can do stuff like go, you know, ha ha. But yeah, it's weird. It's very weird. I think I'm going to keep playing with it that way because why not? But I will just say now, absolutely takes some getting used to, and I would not blame you if you got quite surprised by this. I'm not sure. Again, surprised isn't the right word. Confused? No, I don't know what I mean. Let me know in the comments down below what word I clearly mean and I should be saying right now. But yeah, fun game, very fun game. Speed 5 is speed 5. Speed 1, so a single 5-inch move does kind of feel ridiculously slow, and I kind of appreciate that. I like that these guys are like plodding around and just going boom, boom, boom. Once they get into range of something, it's dead, but getting there, it takes a while. Which I think I really like. I like the fact they physically cannot run. I think it works really well. And it differentiates them from the Annihilator drone the Jaeger have. Speed 2 and a massive defense and heavily armored feels like a tank. These guys feel like lumbering heavy infantry. And like, I don't think I said this last time. The character creator for this game is insane. It's actually incredibly detailed, considering like it's basically just like stats, a small amount of gear, which is mostly not all, but mostly just like +1 to a stat. So you've got, you know, the targeter is +1 firepower. The I think cybernetics is +1 prowess, which is your melee stat. And heavily armored is what these guys have. But there's a few other bits as well. And the weapons are basically just generic things, so you can reflavor it however you need. So it's like, you know, assault rifle, sniper rifle, laser rifle, that all have slightly different stats, not a huge amount. But it is incredible how different you can make your armies feel with just some very basic stat adjustments. And that is so cool. I really like it. I cannot sing this game's praises enough. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm interested. Next week it's going to be the Jaeger versus the Dolas, two shooty factions. The Jaeger are lighter armored, but there's more of them. The Dolas are incredibly heavily armored and very slow. So yeah, I'm very, very curious to see who goes what, basically. If you want to see that, and I hope you do, I hope you want to see the space capitalists versus the space Nazis. It'll be a time. But yeah, if you want to see that, remember to subscribe, and again, let me know down in the comments below what word I clearly meant and just forgot to say. What even is this channel? What? I love that you guys do watch this, but God only knows why. Salesmanship. Subscribe to show me I'm wrong about that. What am I talking about? So it's been a good game, so I'm just in a rambly mood. But yeah, as always, yeah, awesome engagement. You guys all kick ass. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and have a great night. Bye.